Get some coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened.
No. I gotta go. Hey, everything okay?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds and stand together. Any questions?
I am Groot.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
You need help with your Marvel Strike Force game? Then come down to the school of the Game Father. Valley Flying did, and he learned that you can't beat the Game Father. Valley Flying. That's right, I'm the 3-time Super Sunday Red Stip Blitz Orb champion. After I uppercutted Valley Flying in his vagina for the 3rd time, he went home and cried to his little mommy, and now I need a new challenger. Bring it, little boy. All one with the fucking dope. I be ballin' like a
Gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
Alright gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
OMG.
Oh shit. It's so powerful it can turn off the sun.
I'm totally distracted today. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, welcome in. It is a Saturday. We got to do my danger room very quickly. Big day today. I'm not going to be able to play danger room that much. Maybe a little bit. We'll have to see. How y'all doing? A little bit earlier than normal, yeah. It's okay though. Kat's having a party at her friend's house for her 6 years of sobriety, and her friend is also similar, a longer time, but it's at her friend's house. So I gotta get Crucible done, and then I gotta get out of here probably in the next hour and a half or so. So I wanted to bang out my Crucible and just get through some of the basics of Marvel Strike Force. Some of the daily activities. Hello, Mr. Raw Dog. What a name. I love that. Early stream, how's it going, T-Dats? Yeah, I gotta take off here in a little bit. For a thing. But thank you. How did you do? You're my opponent, I'm guessing. Or don't tell me if you don't want to give it away. I'm guessing if you showed up here and saying good luck, that means you did well. That's typically how it works. Like if my experience on Twitch and YouTube is that when my opponent plays well, they come in and say good luck, or after they win and destroy me, they say good game. But if they have a train wreck, they're nowhere to be seen. Like if I win, nothing. No, I don't. I think it's to your strategic advantage to not tell me how you did. So I can appreciate. There's a reason why I play last, and that is the reason why I play last is because it's hard to know how many times I've lost solely because my opponent knew they could be more aggressive or more conservative, or if they knew, wow, he played bad, all I got to do is double sack every room and I get the W. He dropped a full room, so I don't have to. I can double, just stuff like that. Or sometimes, like if I full clear and I only drop one attack and they were considering doubling sack, then they don't have. Then they can just do. Well, anyways, there's a strategic advantage to knowing how well your opponent did. What do you want to do here? Advance. Let's see. We got to go to this one. Well, you're running. The only one that I'm not sure about. I could be wrong, and maybe someone in chat can correct me, but I saw that you ran the 3-piece Fantastic Four with the new Emma. Isn't that a duplication of the same mechanic? All right. Fine. It's kind of quiet out there today. It's all right. Weekends are not great for streaming. Hello, books by Tiffany Vega. I don't know. I feel like nobody about the streaming or the duplication family time. Yeah, I don't know. I think people watch Twitch when they're at work. Like let's say you have a hurry up and wait kind of job where you have a lot of downtime, but you got to be ready to go when it's time to go. Like an IT job, or maybe like an Uber driver or something like that, where you have downtime, but then when it's time to go, it's time to go. I think a lot of people are watching in those circumstances. Yeah, and that's why I think it's, from a streaming point of view, all these events on the weekend when nobody's watching, you know what I mean? It'd be better if they packed them towards on a Monday, Tuesday. But on the same side, for every person out there that, makes the case that I'm making right now, has the, I was like, the only time I can play is on the weekend. Well, you're not watching Twitch. I don't know. Everybody's got different schedules. Yeah. But obviously the numbers are a lot worse on the weekends, so there's a higher percentages of people that have more availability to stream or to watch Twitch on the weekdays than the weekends. I don't know if that is reflected in actual in-game time as a percentage, or if it's different, or if they're trying to change that. But I know having some of the best content in the game, Crucible and Danger Room, on the weekend is not particularly helpful for streaming. That's only one consideration. It shouldn't be the only consideration. Yeah, I feel like I can get through Danger Room. I mean, I'm getting tokens, I don't know how many tokens. I wonder if anybody's beat it, how many tokens they had. 1,000 tokens, 1,500 tokens, 2,000 tokens. I wonder how many tokens you actually need. I mean, I feel like Danger Room, you can play like a couple times a day and then just build up, 100, 200 coins every time you play. And then build up until you can beat difficulty 10. Hmm. Does it matter if it's RNG and boons? I'm not sure. I'm going to say that having the 300 for the cursed where you get energy on death absolutely makes a difference in getting past the elite stages that give you the insane boons. I mean, if you're not getting through the elite stages, then you can't even get lucky. Can't even set yourself up for a position to get the correct boons to get a complete run. And I noticed that there's a big jump between difficulty 9 and difficulty 8. And I'm debating about going back to 8 because I could get through a larger percentage of the elite rooms on difficulty 8. And I feel like per run, I was getting more tokens in difficulty 8 than difficulty 9, even though I've already beat 8. NASICs? I don't know what a NASIC is. Your basic? I don't agree. If you can't beat an elite node, you're not getting any of the boons that matter. If you're dying on the 3rd or 4th node every single time because you have, then what you're not getting, you don't even know if you have a good run or not. That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh, well, maybe. I mean, it feels like it's randomized, but I feel like... Come on, kill Professor X here. Yeah, he's not going to have his battlefield effect. Yeah, I feel like Odin's dead weight in Arena. that's the case, is there a fuck ton of people that got lucky and beat difficulty 10? I guess that's my question. Does anybody here beat difficulty 10? I'm just curious. And if they did beat difficulty 10, how many tokens did you have? You did it with 2,000 with Fantastic Four. Okay. CGR one was the main one you needed? Got it. So, someone has beat it with 2,000 tokens using Fantastic Four with the CGR, which is the 5,000% thing or whatever, the Cosmic Ghost Rider ability, right? Somebody in chat might know. Let's see. Any idea how many people have beat it? There is more than 100. Yeah, I just checked. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm not sure who they're going to rework for the Hellfire Club. It has to be Emma, though. I would think. They keep showing Emma in all their art. I don't know what's going to happen. At first, I thought they weren't going to do Emma, but I don't know anymore. I think we'll get that information soon, though. Alright. Okay. All right, Drewan with a curse, subbed out mortar with blade, started with blade and Satana, used crucible pack, exhaust pack, cheap stat pack. How many total tokens did you have? A third, Emma, maybe. I mean, I spent 2-3 hours on it yesterday and I got like 700 tokens. So one person in chat said they beat it with 2,000 tokens. This is what I'm curious. Really, how many tokens do you need? 1,800? Yeah. All right. So he's saying that he has an 1,800 build. He used a cursed. He used the CC pact. Exhaust. And then some stats. 1,800, yeah. So it's going to depend on how many tokens you have. Yeah, I'm curious in knowing that people who have firsthand beat difficulty 10, what strategy they used with how many tokens. Wow, accursed. Oh, I wonder if I could do mirror here against the cursed. Well, that isn't a curse. That's that's nothing. That's thunderbolts. Never mind. That's thunderbolts with quasar, right? Let's do Cabal, Kang, Ares. Does quasar throw that off at all? All right, Night Stalkers. Yeah, I get that. How many tokens though? I suspect that there is that when you approach 2,000, there's probably several different solutions. I'm curious if there's one that's at 1,000 or something. Does that make sense? Like, I'm curious if there's like because yeah, I mean, the way it's set up is that you can grind, you know, lots and lots of tokens, turn on whichever you need to turn on, and probably get through it, right? But I don't think a lot of people want to do that. I think they're looking for some sort of solution with the least amount of tokens as possible. And the two people that have finished it said they had about 1,800 to 2,000 tokens. I'm about 800 tokens deep with about 300, with about 3 hours of gameplay. And maybe, you know, another 3 hours of, you know, what is another 3 hours of gameplay? I would be at close to the right number that I would need to do it. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna do a strategy. We're just gonna do it. It's time for Cosmic Crucible! All right, we are in round one. I guess this is the third week of the current room rules. Now, a new addition to this Crucible is going to be Professor X. All right, well, we'll try it. Professor X with Fantastic Four. You know what? I'm not entirely sure how Franklin's passive is working. I suspect there's some issues with it. I have been playing it. I know in Arena, Odin doesn't seem that good when you're playing against Fantastic Four because of the battlefield effect. Kind of shuts down most of the usefulness of for Odin, and so that I don't think Odin's Arena viable character anymore. So We'll see. So I'm gonna mirror match this and just see how it goes. I don't know if this will be of high value or not. We're just gonna YOLO it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. So let's see if, and I believe that the 3-piece does the same thing as the Emma passive. Could be wrong. Yeah, it does. So this is a little bit of a redundancy, in my opinion. The 3-piece with the new Emma. So I just brought in Dormammu. To see how this feels, right? I wonder if this is going to come to whoever's Professor X goes first type situation or not. Maybe, probably, right? Rip Dormammu. All right, please wipe there, Professor X. Yeah, all right, that should be a W. That should be a W. Okay. Okay, and let's hit the whole board. And that should be good game, right? All right, so we got it. We got it. So let's go to the next one. There's a couple that I'm not sure about. Let's go here and do S6 with Mysterio. I can't remember. I think Dormammu throws this off. I'm wondering if I could throw Black Cat in there somehow. I think Dormammu completely throws this counter off. No, I am using my, I am using Immortal somewhere else. Just use Immortals there. My vigilantes are on defense, yeah. I was thinking the same thing, because Vulture can rewind them long enough to get it done, right? All right. All right, we'll try it. Yeah, so the idea here is normally this is you walk over this with S6, but Dormammu makes this fight a lot different, frankly. And I'm just hoping that Vulture rewinds them enough. All right, clear that off. I'm a little bit worried about this. I'm a little bit worried about this. I'm not going to say that I'm not worried. I got ability block on him. I really don't want to kind of want him. Well, this will rewind him here, right? Hopefully it doesn't kill him. Maybe I do want to kill him. Oh, that gets rid of the revive once, right? See, who's the most... All right, let's just focus on one at a time now. Craven ult is permakill. I'm okay with the other two taking a turn, right? Okay, good. There we go. That'll drop down. There we go. All right, so that did work. That did what I wanted it to do. Okay, that did what I wanted to do. Very good. Okay, very good. We got through it. Okay, that worked out okay. Let's see here. Oh boy, did I not look at this correctly? I think this is RNG right here. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. This is going to be a random quite a bit actually. I'm going to try to stun Gore because Gore is going to strip the charges off of Storm. And then we're going to try to focus on Omega Red as much as possible on this. Are we gonna lose right here? Yeah, we lost right there. Yeah, we got a small problem there. All right, we're gonna have to come back to that room. Well, that was not a... I think there was a better choice there. I really do. I think there was a better choice for me there than that. Yeah. That was quite a bit worse than I thought, actually. Yeah, I think that if I could have gotten through Jean, that would have been fine. If I could have got through Phoenix, then I would be like, cool, I got this. But I didn't get through Phoenix, so... All right, we're going to target Songbird and Quasar. All right, and there we go. Okay. All right, so, oh man, I've got a cursed left. I've got an accursed left. I've got... What do I have left on offense? I have a cursed. I've got like an APOC team. Let's see here. I've already used my Fantastic Four. Hopefully my, the problem with this match is there's quite a bit of synergy there with Oath and Kahori. And so all right, let's see it. We got to get through Kahori. If Kahori takes a turn, we're probably dead. Same thing with Blade. That's not good. All right, if Halvarine can go, I think I have a chance. This will heal me up a little bit. All right, Halvarine, are you my salvation? He's not. All right, this is AoE. All right, I think we got it. All right, let's just go in with the soup team. Let's go in with soup team and see how this goes. Who else do we want on our soup team? Let's throw in Jug, Sassy Pants. Let's throw a Nightcrawler in there. Okay, let's put you over there, and see how this goes. I think we're gonna have some problems here. Kind of playing this way differently than what I wrote down on my sheet. So it's not quite going the way I thought it would. Yeah, we got ability block Sable. I suppose it's pretty bold taking Old Man Logan in here with Hit Monkey, right? Okay. Actually, I don't know if that matters with Hit Monkey, right? Actually, I don't think it does. It's the other one, right? All right, well, we got through it. All right, so now we've got this nightmare in room 6 to clean up. I've got some bigger teams like Liberty and Orcus. I also have new warriors to finish this up, but I think we're gonna have to, like, I don't know how to even get anywhere on this. Can Liberty get anywhere on this team? I've got Illuminati without Captain Britain. Actually, I think Liberty works here, right? Let's see if we can get anywhere with a full Liberty, because they have death proofs, right? If you run War Machine, like a full Liberty with War Machine, you get some death proofs. Let's see if I make any progress whatsoever. Yeah, Liberty with War Machine, they get all the death proofs, and they might be able to get through. If I can get through Phoenix, and I mean, Phoenix would be probably a success too. All right, so we pulled Phoenix. That's AoE. We can drop Thanos permanent. Yeah, we're going to lose all that. That's bad. We're going to get some turn meter here, right? All right. There we go. All right. I'm the best! Yeah. All right. Feel like I did pretty good. We'll see how my opponent did. Oh, God. Yeah, good game, Raven. Holy shit. All right, well, I'll shoot that off to the editor. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I got through your, I mean, I really thought that was a W. Holy moly. Illuminati, yeah. 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 Oh, you had the same problem. Immortals into Phoenix Force. And then you cleaned it up with the soup. Cursed, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, you had to take a lot. That's a big boy team right there. Null helped you a lot. Next time you're bad. Actually, he told me I've won him before, so I mean it's a loss. It's an efficiency loss, right? And it looked like we had the same problem. Immortals into Phoenix Force. How much time do I have? I gotta go. Well, I have enough time to record this. Is this gonna be the currency antimatter use of purchase item in the antimatter store? Is that gonna be the replacement currency for Intel? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I got a record a code. All right, this looks like the sixth code that we've had in the last couple of days. So there is a Nightbot command that can be used not only in my Twitch chat, but also on my Discord server, exclamation codes. You can do that at any time, and the bot will respond to you with all of the current codes and their expiration dates. So at the time of the recording this video, this is what it was displaying. Notice there's some typos, but my understanding it's intentional. Fantastic. Fanstastic. So there's an extra S there. It's not fantastic. Also, this code right here at KCJ is the same code that was on their Facebook. So a lot of people say, well, this code doesn't work. Well, it's actually the same one that was used for the Facebook. And if you got the Facebook reward, I think it was a QR code or a link. Well, this is the same thing, and it's just an alternate. Also worth noting is that they recently added back in-game the place to put the codes. And some people have commented that it was not working correctly, but you can hit the little wheel up here in the top, and then right behind me, right there, it says redeem codes. I haven't done that myself. I've been going to the website and doing that. Now, there was a gaffe, if you will. Mephisto, at the cost on all of the Mephisto diamonds, was significantly lower than their intention. I believe the 3 diamond was like 16,000 something. So there was some messaging that came in from Pathfinder. Today, Mephisto entered the Elite Store at the incorrect cost using Dark Diamond credits. We will be leaving the cost as it is for 28 days to give commanders an opportunity to purchase the diamonds at the cost they are now. After 28 days, the cost will shift back to originally intended cost, which you can find below. So this is what they wanted. I mean, I don't have in front of me what the cost for 1 diamond and 2 diamond, but the 3 diamond was 6,000. I think the 2 diamonds was 2,200. I don't know, but it's significantly lower. Run, don't walk. Also, Captain Britain was put in that same place for Dark Diamonds, and then for the regular diamonds was Ares. Also showing up in the game is antimatter. This appears to me to be what the next chapter seasonal currency is going to be called, and this is what is going to come into the game after Intel. Now, I very carefully did not say replace Intel, because it's not going to replace Intel, and Intel is not going to convert into this currency. Intel will be converting into shop currency, which is not favorable for most players. Run, don't walk. I don't know how many days left, maybe 2.5 weeks or so, where the Intel currency will be gone and converting to shop currency. And so buy all the stuff that you need, do what you need now. I've recently started buying Invisible Woman shards. Not too far from now, I believe that Mr. Fantastic will be coming to that store as well. Of course, buy the G20s. That's a vital place to get to Gear Tier 20s if you're looking to get Professor X. And then there's also diamonds on some of the characters, which I guess if the last minute I could buy the diamonds, right? Like 3 diamonds on Starjammers or something like that. A lot of people are asking questions about silence and what does silence do? It really doesn't say in the kit what it does. This character cannot apply positive or negative effects and cannot reduce the duration of positive effects. Now, it is just a negative effect itself, and it absolutely can be cleared. Pathfinder commented on this in Twitch chat, said, it's just a negative effect. But if they have trauma, it would stick. So we're talking about it being cleared by Thanos passive and so on and so on. And then also, I just wanted to point out, I did unlock Franklin. In fact, I'm going to show the footage right after this of me unlocking him in the orbs, and also include the reason why I did that. Now, that was footage from yesterday, so there's going to be a cut to that footage here. I don't think Odin is viable when going up against Franklin teams. I see a lot of people putting Odin on defense, and I'm not sure how effective that is, because Franklin typically goes early in the match and he does his Starfall ability, which applies the battlefield effect, which will not go away for 8 turns. And I want to read this. In Arita, this battlefield effect cannot be cleared or replaced by another battlefield effect, and lasts until 8 characters, allies, and enemies have have completed their turns. This essentially means that Odin is not going to be able to place his battlefield effect, the enemy Odin anyways. So I don't think putting Odin on defense is that good, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like right now, if you have Professor X, it's the 3 Jews, the Fantastic 3, if you will, the brand new ones. And I don't know who the 5th is. It could be Quasar, it could be Mephisto, it could be Null. I'm not sure. I have personally been running Shadow King, and I've been running this team right here. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Right now, we're going to jump into the footage of me unlocking, and it's a good one. I got lucky. Bye for now. All right, I'm going to go because I'm going to edit. I have to go to a party. I don't have to. I get to go to a party, which it's a pretty big party for Kat. It's for her sobriety. It's not at my house, though. It's not at my house. It's somebody else's house. It's another party for somebody else, but because they're doing the same thing. So that starts in an hour. So I got to edit and put this video up real quick. I need to check on that. The bottle effect, it doesn't apply. I just did it. Absolutely does not apply the battlefield effect. It's blocked. Yeah, I've done it a bunch of times. I feel like Odin is completely useless with this. On the enemy Odin doesn't apply it. Because what happens is their Fantastic Four applies it and then they can't apply it on top of that. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah, so what happens is if I run Odin and I run this, then it negates me being able to place it. And then if they're running Franklin and they have Odin, if it's their Franklin is negating the ability for theirs to place it. It's bonkers. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't think I explained it correctly in the video, but that's the way it works. All right, bye for now. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. Yeah, I didn't explain it well in the video, but that's the way it works. It just is not a good... I'll chop it up a little bit. Go see Bendable. All right. Does he even play Marvel Strike Force, or did he just like puts it in the corner? What is this scam, Bendable? Your explanation was fine. Okay. I know Odin's not viable in the arena with Franklin, is what I'm getting at. All right. Bye for now.